Hi, I'm Maria Bailey of Mom TV. I'm here with my new best friend Chris of Calliope Games. They know how to create games that families play. And we were just talking about the fact that I come from one of those families. We don't play a lot of games. There's like one in particular that maybe I can get my family to play with. Chris had the same problem, so he created a game called Roll For It, which you can find here on Amazon. But another one of the games that he's associated with is Tsuro.
Tsuro, this is the game of the path. And if you want a game that you can put in front of people that's gorgeous, that'll say, ooh and ah, and then it's easy to play, this is really the one. So this game is all about building a path in front of yourself and staying on the board as long as you can. It's as simple as you take one of the pawns and you put it on one of these dash marks at the edge of the board, and then every player is going to have 3 of these tiles that have different paths. So each turn, you play a tile in front of your pawn, and you slide your pawn along the path you've created. And as you rotate these things, you could have different paths, but you slide along and then you draw a new tile. On your next turn, you're going to play another tile, and you're going to slide along there and draw another one. And then as you go, you're going to twist and turn, and you're going to do crisscrosses and things, and the different players' paths will start to intersect. And what you have to be careful of is, as that happens, you don't play a tile that's going to take you right off the board. You want to be the last pawn standing on the board while everybody else scoots on off the board. So it's as simple as that. You play a tile, you move along the new path you've created, and you draw a new tile.
And what's the objective again?
Stay on the board as long as you can. Be the last one standing. And what's great is, so if you play with two players, you suddenly, you're playing, you're zen-like, it's peaceful, and then suddenly it gets like a roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm zen-like here, playing zen-like.
But what's good is it's a 10, 15-minute experience, but we have 8 pawns here, which means you can play with 8 players. And when you do, it's still only going to be a 15, 20-minute experience. Very quick, very fun. You begin running into each other's paths very quickly, and you have to watch out and be very careful about where you put things. So there's a little bit of thinking to it, but it's so quick to figure out when you first see, oh, I see, it's a path. I get it. Very, very simple, but extremely fun, and you can play.
Are there any cards that won't take you somewhere else?
No, the game was actually created by a mathematician.
Oh, of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah.
So every single tile is unique, and every single tile interacts with every other tile every single way. So no matter what you place, you can always move. Sometimes you'll place something like this, and you'll curve around, and you'll come back over here. So you can always place something. Now, you got to be careful, because if you paint yourself into a corner, you may end up flying right off the board. You don't want to do that, but everything will interact with everything else. And if you get into a situation where, let's say I've got one pawn here, and there's another pawn here, then when someone plays a tile, if I'm red, and I play this tile, and I move over here, blue now comes around here, they go off the board, they're out, and I'm the last one standing, and I've just won the game because I put the one down, caused them to go out.
Awesome. So what's the age on this?
This is ages 8 and up. And I will say this, if you play this game with children, they will know one thing. Get mom and dad off the board.
Well, and it just it gets their brains really working, and the fact that there's no reading is pretty cool too.
Absolutely. It teaches spatial reasoning. So there's actually an educational element to this, but we don't tell that.
Yeah, don't tell your kids that.
We don't say that. It's just fun.
So this would be a really great Christmas gift. Like if you are going to buy a family gift for someone, this would be an awesome family gift because the whole family could, or for a college student, graduation gift, this would be really fun to play with, like in a fraternity house or at a dorm or something.
Oh, yeah.
So really awesome, great for just a whole bunch of people on your list. Thank you, Chris, so much for sharing it. Okay, there you have it. Pick one up right on Amazon.